Assalamu alaikum, good morning, and welcome back to another episode of the Mecca Media Morning Show. This morning, we have Dr. Akbar in the building.
That's right. What up, Dr. Akbar? What up?
So why don't you tell everybody about yourself?
Okay. Thank you very much. So, again, I'm Dr. Akbar. I've been here in Akron for 10 years now, and I'm running for Akron School Board. And I believe that I'm the best candidate for the position because not only am I a former teacher and have multiple degrees in education, but also have a lived experience that I think would resonate with people, especially those who struggle in school, but then also I've used education as my way out of poverty. So I think it's really going to be important that people learn more about me, but also I think once you do, you'll be convinced that I'm your candidate.
So what exactly is it that made you want to run?
That's actually a really great question. So, you know, or maybe you don't know, but I think you do because you're really dope, right? And intelligent. But the Akron School Board is the governance body of all of our schools. And so the superintendent reports to the Akron School Board, and they basically have the final say on what happens. As a person who went to school to get a PhD in Cultural Foundations of Education, which has a focus on multicultural education and educational policy, I understand that policy is made at that table. And sometimes it's not just the policy, but you have to also be focused on policy analysis and practices. So if you write a policy and say, you know, life is supposed to be great and no one's supposed to do anything wrong, and then you don't change the things that you're doing that might be wrong, it doesn't do anything. So the policy is just something written on paper. And so I want to be able to bring that lens to the board as an expert, and that's what my PhD is in. And so be able to bring that lens to the board, as well as just someone who's been volunteering in the schools. I've been in multiple schools over the time that I've been here, and I think that that gives me a very unique lens as well. So I'm not just advocating for my school and the school that my kids go to or the school that I went to. I've seen the disparities within the different schools, and I want to try to make sure that we have a little more equality. Yeah. That's
right, equality. Okay, so I have seen that you have been putting in work. I know that you came to the mosque like 6 months ago. It was a while ago when I came, but you're running for next year, right?
No, it's this year. It's November 5th. Yes.
It's this year? Okay.
November 5th.
November 5th.
November
okay.
5th.
Okay.
And it's all day, and early voting starts about 30 days before that, so that'll be in October. So you don't have to wait until November 5th to vote. You can vote early. And I encourage people to vote early because you never know what happens on Tuesday, November 5th. It could be a snowstorm, anything. We live in Akron, Ohio, okay? So you never know what's going to happen. And so if you want to make sure that your voice is counted, vote early.
So how long exactly have you been putting in work in order for this to come about?
So I ran in 2017, and what I learned is I made that decision somewhat because someone who saw something in me thought that I would be a good board member. And so I ran because they continued to encourage me. But what I learned through that process is you have to be a little more thoughtful about when you run. You have to build relationships with people and really get people to know who you are. I've always, like I said, been doing the work in the schools, and I've been more so in the background. And so I had to learn how to do a little more in the forefront, and as well as to get myself out there to build relationships with people, which I believe I've done. I really took the last 2 years trying to build relationships. So even though I lost, I didn't stop working. So I continued to be out there. I continued to go to meetings and all of that.
You don't fail until you give up.
That is so true.
So you don't fail until you give up. So let our viewers know exactly how they can get in contact with you.
That is a great question. So you can get in contact with me. I have a website, njakbar.com. That's like like New Jersey, NJ, Akbar, AKBAR, as an Alpha Kilo, Bravo Alpha Romeo. I worked in the Army, so you'll understand that Zulu alphabet there. But NJAkbar.com is a great place to get in touch with me. I'm also on Facebook at facebook.com/Akbar for Akron, as well as Akbar for Akron on Instagram.
Okay, well, we have a special business of the day today. It's normally business of the week, but because he's in the building, our business of the day is Dr. Akbar, and he has an event coming up on July 19th, and it is actually a graduation party. So you have a PhD.
Yes.
Wow.
And it's also my 35th birthday. July 19th is my birthday.
Okay. So there's no charge, but he is asking for a donation. I mean, come on. You come to a birthday party, you want to bring something, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to come empty-handed. Okay?
Show some class,
Yes.
Akron. Show some class.
And so the event will be held at LA Place Event Banquet Hall, and that's 1850 Butchholzer. Is that how you say
Buckholder.
that? Buckholder.
Over there in Chapel Hill area.
Yeah.
Okay. Boulevard, Akron, Ohio 44310, and you can RSV at njakbar.com, or you can call or text Danica
Yep.
at 330-396-0614. So I thank you so much for coming
problem. Thank you for having me.
and being a part of our show. As you guys know, this is the Mecca Media Morning Show, and I am your host. We have Dr. Akbar as our guest today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another show, and make sure that you be the
Hold on.
What?
You better invite somebody. Somebody.
Let me get in my head. You know what I'm saying? You can find us, the Nation of Islam, at 1341 Cobley Road. Make sure that you come in and you politic with us. You know what I'm saying? We're not asking you to join. We're not asking you to do anything other than be yourself. Accept your own and be yourself. 1341 Cobley Road. So until next time, be the peace that you see. Peace.